Dragon Age Inquisition for a time here. Let's run to the war table. I think there were a couple of things ready to turn in. One of them, or at least one of them during the last session, was a special companion request from Cassandra. I believe we still need to go back and speak with her afterward. So we'll remember to do that. Let's see what we got. I think we just left these on some resources. No big deal. Lovely, lovely. And 1 second here. Alright. So sorry. So this is where we had assigned the Chantry sister. We could have her come work for us. Like in our Chantry, we could say, go back to your home, you've done enough to help us already. Or there was one other option that I'm forgetting. It was like we would install her in some other court or something. Send her to a Chantry somewhere. And so I just chose to have Leliana say, thank you, you did wonderfully, please leave in peace. And so she's saying, oh, that's amazing, these humble lips will always praise the Inquisition. You ask for nothing, but please accept this small token as my thanks. And she gave us a little gold, and that's lovely. Alright, so everyone is back in action here. Let me check if we have anything we need to perform. On the Ferelden side. Seemingly not. Alright. Wait, what was that? Just resources. Keep worrying myself there unnecessarily. Alright, here we go. Red Jenny attends a party. I believe we were waiting for Leliana. Yes, Sarah wanted to disrupt a party, and lights out seemed to be the best way to do that. Let's send Leliana there. Good morning, and welcome. Alright, so we have quite a few actual missions we need to do here. I believe when we judged that service guy that we brought back from the Western Approach, this judgment, recover sold artifacts, jumped up. Let's see if Josephine can perhaps handle that. So Service, the Venatori who offered to help the Inquisition after his capture, has provided a tip on the whereabouts of some old magical artifacts he shipped out of the Western Approach. He claims he requires a small squadron of helpers and a decent amount of coin to recover them for the Inquisition. So Leliana is busy. What she wanted to do is, we cannot trust this man. I will give him his helpers and send a spy along. Colin's saying I can send my soldiers and they will keep a close eye on him. And Josephine is saying he's too prideful to cheat us. Just give him what he asks within reason. Let's send Colin with him. Keep him in line there. Alright, that should be all of them, I believe. So this is the big Orlesian game here. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. And this is the big assault on Adamant Fortress, I believe. We have plenty of power for both. With a few more missions, at least. And I really do need to launch into that. I need to get that Orlesian game out of the way, because there's a character that I desperately want here at Skyhold that is hiding behind that mission. So I'm trying to make that a priority so that we can get our little family together here. Yes, indeed. Happy Monday, all. So nice to see you there in the chat. I hope your respective weeks are going well as can be expected. Let's check in with Josephine real quick.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Lord Nadovino of Antiva, a friend of my family not normally given to politics.
How did you get him to support the Inquisition?
Antivan are touched by worthy deeds, Inquisitor. I impressed him with the rightness of our cause. I also promised him 40 bottles from our wine cellar.
Yeah,
He's had
that'll
his
do
eye
it.
on the Tevinter ports for years.
Ah, he was just impressed by our mighty deeds. And I gave him 40 bottles of wine. That is politics. In a nutshell. Alright, I'm going to try to find Cassandra here real quick. Let's see if she has something to say about that Seeker mission we performed. At the war table. Cassandra?
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Should we go there now? Would you like to take my hand and go there with me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Oh, I don't take him at face value. Don't worry.
That's enough for now.
Alright,
Another time, then.
so she was just happy about it, but seemingly there is no follow-up
Occurs to me
quest, I
don't
guess?
actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you
Keep
from?
pressing a little here. You'll probably be honest with Cassandra, no problem there. Seeing that in the chat there, 9-month subscription, goodness. 3/4 of a year we've been adventuring. Here is to many more. Thank you so much for your support there. And happy birthday again, as of yesterday. Alright, Cassandra. Where am I from? Here you go.
No specific place. My mercenary band worked mostly in the Free Marches, however.
At least until you crossed the waking sea to reach the Conclave, I suppose. Tell me, do you consider the Free Marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
Home? What does this word mean? I don't...
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
Alright, so a little
That's enough for now.
dialogue
Another
there, but
time,
still
then.
no big mission to leave Skyhold for, apparently.
Something is
I'll press
troubling
once
the
more.
Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed.
You have to be persistent.
Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Yeah.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you
Nice. Finally have an active quest for her. That's something
enough
we've
for
been
now.
missing.
Another
Everyone else has a "Please take me with you when we go to find ancient tomes" quest, and she has not. So that's great. There's one in Western Approach, Emprise de Leon, the Emerald Graves, the Ferelden Hinterlands, and the Exalted Plains. We have access to 3 of those locations, I think. I don't think we have access to the Emerald Graves or Emprise de Leon yet. We will get there. But we could take Cassandra to, say, the Hinterlands here. Let me check if there's anyone else's companion mission still at the Hinterlands. We still have some horse racing to do, some shards to grab. Those aren't necessarily the most important things in the world. Some Venatori with Dorian, now that's important. Alright, so if I took Varric, Dorian, and Cassandra to the Hinterlands, we would have something going on. Let's try that. Not seeing anyone else's, like a Blackwall Grey Warden thing. There it is. Alright, so Blackwall does have one. We'll get him involved too. And Vivian. Everybody's got something in the hinterlands. What about these? Hinterlands is huge. Sort of weird. You can pretty much never leave. Alright. So I'm just going to take a couple of quick things off the top here. We're going to jump here and grab this with Cassandra, this with Dorian. Then I'm going to try to slip Blackwall into it and grab this, since it's also close to a fast travel camp here. So, let's go to this camp. I need Vivian, Dorian, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach anything with Varric, so we'll not worry about that. Alright, Forest Camp. Cassandra. Let's just go ahead and take Blackwall for now. We'll see what happens. So sorry, I have to wake up on my voice here today. It's been a long week of screaming and tearing out my hair. I'm so sorry to hear you're busy these days and trying to figure out how to fit streaming back into your life. I can certainly commiserate. I hope you find a way. It has become a sort of a necessity for me to hang out with you all and escape from my problems to the world of Thedas for some brief moments during the week. So I hope you can get that therapeutic time back. For whatever that's worth, coming from me, who has no concept of time. Alright. So let's go take care of Cassandra's Rogue Templar. Or Rogue Seeker, or whatever it is. First and foremost, it does look like Cassandra has a point too. Let's get rid of that. 2 points. And we'll save it just in case it all goes horribly, horribly wrong. Alright, somewhere down in that ruin, seemingly. Might be his legs there. Only one way to find out. Do you want to talk to him, or should I just start hurling fireballs? Let's try talking to him.
One of the Templar
And then the fireballs. Like a mince.
It's over.
Instantly
Thank you for
dead.
bringing
Alright.
us here.
She greatly approves. That's good for her. But no lootables from either of them. Stingy. Alright. So we took care of that. Let's check here. Was there a Venatori right nearby? Yes. We'll go take care of them as well. That is likely just a requisition, which isn't necessarily important to get. It's not like a quest, necessarily. But we could pick it up just to get it off the map. And I'll worry about this one Venatori at a time. Nice to be back home in the hinterlands. Though I can't wait to explore some new areas, too. Looks like we're going around. And we may have to deal with that rift in order to get back there. Oh well. actively on fire. That feels good. Just getting a little chilly here in the morning dew. Get out of here. It got real demony. Gotten a real sticky wicket with the demons here. A real demony snicket. All right. That was exciting. Now let's find and/or pummel an evil magi. Cheese? Dorian? For you? Cheese? No? Okay. Just gonna go to waste then. Sneaky. But no match for Cassandra's chains. And he's exploded. Seems to have exploded into a pile of giblets and frozen simultaneously. As though he had two physical bodies. Something weird going on there. I don't want to fight you. You're cute. I don't want to fight any of you. You're so darn cute, see. I don't even know if this is taking us to the right spot. It does look like we can maybe get up here, though. I thought there would be a way around. But it looks like this is the way around. Alright, let's launch into it. Dorian, you want to get a good seat for this? Hi, it's me. Alright, we'll try to make it quick here. Sorry, my lovelies. Just gonna pretend it's not happening. That's healthy, right? That's healthy for the mind. I embrace delusion. Alright. Dorian's best pleased by that dead Venatori. As are we all. Let's see where else we can get to here. We got that rift, great. We'll be back down for this fortress, no big deal. Let's go ahead and jump up to this Venatori while we have the chance. And was there anything else up here but shards? Probably not. Alright. Ah, yes, the old ostrich defense. Head in the sand, I saw nothing. No acts of canine cruelty here. It's a little bit depressing how often I need to put myself in that state of mind during a game. The endless streams of wolves they like to throw at you. What are enemies and bad things that exist? Spiders, we got wolves, and human bandits. I think that ought to do it. We've got a game, everybody. That's fair enough. This must be a shard, yeah. Well worth grabbing on the way. Get it off the map. All right. I need an awful lot of that elf root. Almost there. I think we grabbed something off of that earlier, but it should be fine now. There's the Venatori, clutching his little book. His little Magic Treehouse Club, Book 4. It's story time now. That very, very poor joke has awoken story time within me. One time, when I was, I want to say, 11, 12 years old, we had access to the local public library, as every child should. And you could, they had just introduced, I'm showing my age here, they had just introduced a computerized touchscreen system by which you could reserve specific books without having to speak to a human being. And me, and as an 11, 12-year-old child, was like, yay! I love computers. Humans, I'm not sure of yet. And so I happily went up to the kiosk, and for some reason, I don't know why, I had my brother's library card, my older brother. And so I swiped that, and then I immediately clicked into the Magic Attic, Magic Treehouse Attic Club. I forget, there was some old series of, like, it was like the Babysitters Club or something. I have no idea. It was some very, very, youth novels and mysteries to be solved, something my brother would be very, very uninterested in. And I reserved every single one of them, like 26 books in a series, for him. And the library actually called the house to ask if it was like a legitimate reservation. And so they loudly announced my brother's name and said, we just want to confirm that, you know, he wants to reserve all of these books. And they left a message on, like, the home voicemail system, and so everyone got to hear that he had reserved 26 of the most childish books I could find. And it was all good fun. It was something like Hardy Boys, yeah. And so about a week after that, here's the real story. That was just me being foolish. About a week after that call came into the house, we got another call from the library that said, hi, we're calling for Peter Lewis. We just want to confirm that your the 5 Baby Bop VHS tapes you requested are in at the library. It's like Barney's sidekick slash, I don't know, sister love interest? I really have no idea. So he got me back by 5 Baby Bop VHS tapes that I had to walk in and face-to-face say, I do not want to reserve these, thank you. And that's my story. That's how you caused mischief with a library card. In the early, 2000s, let's say. You there. Die. So sorry for the distraction. I'm just headed off to this rift for no apparent reason, because that's where we ended up after story time. We'll fast travel back somewhere decent after we see if we can take it or not. We've tried this rift before and did not succeed. But I'm hoping we've leveled up slightly since then. This is such a weird one, being so high off the ground. All the spawn points are like up on the rocks. I don't think I can disrupt or dispel along the rocks either. It has to be flat ground. That's a little interesting. Is he still just up there? Jeez, I've been waiting for another wave here. I guess the first wave is not finished. There we go. Let's try this again. This one's looking particularly nasty. There. Nope, not the time. I was trying to literally jump out of that ice beam, and he started disrupting the rift instead. Alright, closing the rift. There we go. Resolved our earlier failures. Seemingly no other loot, alright. So is there anything we need to get to back here? I do need to find my way over there, but doesn't look like it's directly connected. So, since we have Blackwall, let's go ahead and jump to this camp. Upper Lake. We'll see if we can get to these ruins here. Thank you for humoring me and my childhood story times. Every once in a while, it all comes rushing back to me, and I must share. Oh, the mistakes. How they flood back. Alright, headed straight for this. Do not pass go. If I even see you thinking about collecting $200, we're gonna have words.
Let's look around.
That's just what I need, thanks. Alright. Maps of the deep roads. Good, good. That'll keep Blackwall happy. I am seeing a ladder inside this ruin, as if to say, hey, you should be in there. How would one get in there? It's looking like my best bet, strangely enough. Lovely. All right. That was not the right side of the ladder to use, Mresh. You're cheating again. Lovely, a new schematic. And that seems to be just about it. Alright, we may have even been able to fast travel from the base of the ladder, but here we go. I'm wasting time. Alright, we did get that. What else is nearby? Shards. Maybe time to switch to Vivian and Varric for a couple of these. There's not anything quite as close to a camp as the other people had. Now that's interesting. It doesn't look like a requisition officer. It's like a full quest we haven't gotten. This one too, seemingly. Let's check that out. Alright, back to 10 out of 30, Elfroot. Getting back up there now that we're in the hinterlands again. I'd love to get that garden upgrade set. I think that allows you to plant more unique materials yourself. Like there's that area where you can put a specific herb in a planter and then you get 3 of them every day or something. And I think you get 2 extra planters if you get that garden upgrade. Something like that. Alright, sounds like there's a shard. First and foremost. There it is. And what is this? Royal Elfroot, lovely. A letter in an empty home. Brythis, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he'd put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead, but I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at Old Fenix Place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you're man enough. It doesn't necessarily sound like a friendly exchange between, lovers? I'm not sure. So what did that give me? Is there a new quest somewhere? Go to the location mentioned in the letter, yes. Templar has left a note for his apostate brother challenging him to a fight. Oh, come on, guys. No, we can work this out. Alright, so I'm not sure if I should fast travel here and go directly up. That seems to be the idea. I seem to recall this Dusklight camp is like behind a cliff or something, but I'd love to be able to grab that one. Let's do this. Alright. Might as well grab the requisition while I'm here.
What is
Requisition for the Inquisition? Yeah, like I think we've already done that one even. So just sort of recurring fetch quests. I guess I should go down the hill and then we should have a clear path out there. Just go through the village. Alright, now we should have a straight shot. Hello again, the Crossroads. Nice to see all you fine folks.
Good day.
It's good to see you. It's good to have commerce restored.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I'm seeing that subscription there. 12 months. A whole year gone in a blink. I'm so sorry. I was distracting you. Think of everything you could have accomplished.
Nice work taking care of the bandits. Corporate Val is one of
And
the
welcome. Thank you so much for your generosity. Alright, so that was... We already took care of the bandits earlier along this road. I just never went back to speak to them. So now we're complete there. That's great. I don't believe I swapped out for Vivian. That's what I want to do next. I completely spaced it at this camp. Was the intention. Oh well. Let's, It's a shame to go back and lose all that progress. Let's at least see some new areas. We'll swap out here. So I should need Blackwall, and I don't think I need Dorian at the moment. Let's switch them out for Varric. We got Cassandra's thing, that's fine too. I'm not sure if there's anyone else who still needs something in the hinterlands. I kinda don't think so, so we'll just take Dorian. And it looks like it got rid of my marker. There we go. Varric, obviously. That's the one we need. Okay, good. I couldn't remember if he was one of the ones I picked already. It's like, we don't need anyone else, do we? Of course, we need Varric. Alright, going back around the cliff here. This should put us back by that Inquisition officer we just spoke to. And then after this one, it looks like we just have one in the Exalted Plains, which we did open access to. Oh, sorry, Fox. That was stupid. So we may want to just jump right there and finish up Vivian's questline. Our poor little fox friend had giant ribs, apparently. Oh, goodness. Those must have been hurting him. Okay, we have the same situation here with Vivian at the very least. A couple of points to spend. And then we must be getting close. Looks like there's a rift back there, too. All right. It's rift time. Getting pretty good at that. Thanks, team. Get it? Okay, fine. Never mind. Hey! I dispelled you! There it didn't catch it in time. Danger zone. Lovely. Getting up near level 13, too. With our dear Inquisitor. Where is that hiding? I saw that on the other side there's like a ladder going around to a balcony, but I'm not seeing how you would get up there. Let's check in here. So there is seemingly a path up there. But how to get to it? Maybe around this way? Huh. We'll figure it out. It must be that blood brother thing, maybe? Let me check. Blood brothers, yes. Alright. We'll get to you. One second.
I cannot understand, Varric, how someone born into wealth and power would
There we
choose
are.
to live like a peasant.
Let's be fair. I live like a rich peasant.
You ignore your peers and spend your time among laborers and criminals in taverns.
I wish. These days, it's all outposts.
That
and
sounds
bargaining.
great.
You know perfectly well what I mean, darling.
Look, all those things you like about nobility, power, wealth, notoriety, those are the things I hate about it.
You have very peculiar tastes.
Just wait until you meet my friends.
Oh no, I'll wait for you, Varric. Always. Alright, headed out this way. Must be across the other side of the wall here. That looks like it. Vivian? Would you care to join me up here, darling? No? Okay. Vivian slightly approves. It's all you ever get from Vivian. Alright, got the tome. Let's see about these blood brothers here. And whatever this is. Bit of a drop there. More than I expected. Hello? Trashy. A letter in an abandoned home. The stone calls to me. In my dreams, as I shape it with chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendin, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone, and the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. Alright, that seems to be it. We got a cave marked on the map now, I'm assuming. With some sort of stone? Is it lyrium or what? See that now? Nailed that superhero landing. Yes. That was what I intended to do off the castle wall. I'm going with that. Alright, let's give this a quick save, just in case there's brotherly affection on the line. Were those the two brothers there? Was that... have we just... Is it over?
Want me to handle that?
I sure do. Thank you, Varric. Alright, butter bile. That sounds not good. Not so much served as brandished. I like that description. That's adorable. Alright, a new schematic. Varric, do you mind tossing that gold statue in your satchel pouch there, bringing it back? That'd be great, if you don't mind the weight. Alright, here's a letter. Found on a dead Templar, Templar Corrin. In light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Tanner. So someone was supplying the Templars with something? What is this? Am I just supposed to take it? Okay. I guess I am. Alright, that's resolved there, I suppose. There's some red lyrium up that way, and a couple of things to confront in the village, it seems. Red Cliff. I think we're in pretty good shape. Otherwise, we got most of the goodies. There's still some red lyrium hanging around, but we got Blackwall, Vivian, and Dorian's. I'm gonna jump down here, just since this is the least explored area. Before we fast travel back up to Redcliffe, let's see if we can just grab some of these apostate caches and open up the map a bit more. Alright, mark them. Would be a good idea. So there should be one literally here, somewhere. Oh no, I feel the sneezies coming on. Do pardon. I don't like it when my face does things that I didn't ask it to do. I don't like it at all. But I survived. It's fine. Alright, here's a cache. This must be what we're looking for in those other 5 slots too. Or other 4 slots.
These must be the supply caches Whittle asked us to find.
So this one's kind of out of the way. Let's go for there first. If it's not too desperate a hike up the cliff face. I see that question in the chat there. Do I have a favorite companion? would probably be Dorian, despite my deep affection for everyone in the group.
Where are you?
Dorian has always been hard for me to pass up.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
I don't think
I'll
we
talk to you
found
later.
his friend yet. We still need to. So Dorian would probably be my very favorite. I am also a huge fan of Cole. I find Cole to be very, very sweet. And I love Sarah. Oh. Cassandra and Blackwall and the more stoic members of the group certainly have their place. I love them too, even though there's less sarcastic comments. They have their moments. Varric, obviously. He's been a constant companion since the early Dragon Age days. And a welcome return. I've never really seen eye to eye with Vivian very much.
More supplies for
She
Recruit
is
Whittle.
I don't know how to say this. She's vastly important. Politically and otherwise, I feel that she takes herself a little too seriously, even with that vast importance she carries. Is all. Alright, we got that one. Seemingly some sort of burning farmhouse up here. That's a shame. Varric, did you bring your hosen? I mean, your fire hose, not your hosen. Were you doing fire magic and it all went awry? Is that what happened? I've seen this situation before. On the beach in Skyrim. Next to all the Horker tusks.
The apostates locked themselves in for safety. And then the Templars set the house on fire.
I think I speak for all of us when I say, those bastards. Sorry, Dorian. You're gonna want to get out of that corner. Alright. That seems like it. Let's get out of here. Sorry, apostates. Once again, did not arrive in time. Alright, should I fast travel back down here? Probably. Yeah, probably. Haughty, yes, there is the word in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't see it until now. And it's perfectly within her right to be. I mean, she is politically and magically one of the most powerful people in existence today. So be haughty, by all means. See if we can take this one to the north out too, work our way south with it. I'm looting your camp. Your blood lotus is mine now. Excuse me, who gave you the right to exist? Get out of here. You with your giant ribs. Varric, would you like to blow some of this up with explosives with me? See if it creates a red haze over the horizon.
Official mage
I guess we're
to
still going around this
Imperial
mountain.
Court. That sounds exciting.
It is an esteemed position, darling, that many mages would envy.
Yes, being paraded about like an exotic peacock is better than running frantically from Templars.
Better an exotic peacock than one Tevinter rat amongst many.
Oh, a dig at my homeland. This should be fun.
All right. When the Tevinter Imperium said that mages should rule over man, the just rebelled against the unrighteous decree. When the Circle said that mages should be allowed to consort with unholy spirits without care or consequence, the just rebelled against the unrighteous decree. Now the Lord Seeker tells us to withdraw to Val Royeaux. My brothers, I tell you, we are the just, and we must rebel against this unrighteous decree. Our battle must continue until no mage draws breath. Hey, I'm a mage. Wait a minute. Cast aside these cowardly shackles and join us along the river off the West Road. A letter written in crisp and educated hand. Well, we'll see about that. Keep your wrists crisp. I'm coming for you. Another letter, found on a noblewoman's corpse. My Lady Valina, I know you're frightened, but the light in the sky shouldn't scare you. It's the eye of the Maker finally coming back to take the faithful to the Golden City. About that. Leave your father's servants and come up into the hills, away from the pointless fighting between the Templars and mages. Let me introduce you to Speaker Annias. She will explain everything, and we'll be together and happy, waiting for everything to be right in the world. Your love, Lord Barrand. Lord Barrand, I'm sorry to inform you. Lady Valina is dead. You asked her to come to the hills, and she was murdered en route because of your poor decision-making. How does that make you feel, Lord Barrand? Does the guilt bubble within you, like a coffee percolator slowly percolating coffee? Should have been something more witty in there, but what is it that a coffee percolator does, if not?
You know, not every
Smuggler's
dwarf
Cave.
likes caves.
Han? Chewie? I guess they're not in here. Not more Millennium Falcon for me. A letter found on a dead dwarf. Everyone's dying out here in the hills. I need you to check a cave up in the hills off the path between Redcliffe and Haven. If you can get past the mages and Templars, it's worth it. Purest vein I've seen, so close to the surface. Hey, Nug, what are you doing back there? That's no spot to get stuck. Go find yourself a drink of water. Alright. Thoroughly looted the cave. Pardon me, Nugs. Alright, so sorry. Catching up on the chat there. Farmer's Ring. We could grab that on the way down. Also some sort of cabin and some sort of cave. All individual items. Looks like a lot of these are like their own individual quest. I only have 2 of those apostate caches left. Let's go for this. I'll be right back with you here. Give me just 1 second. Save it in case. Alright, my apologies. Headed south. Been nice just to spend a little time back in the hinterlands here. Sorry we haven't had a big explosive story progress mission in a while. We'll get there for sure. It always helps to be beefed up a little before such things. Dorian, are you eating your protein? Look at those shoulders. Of course you are. Of course you are.
It's dead!
Oh, thanks, Vivian. It's dead! Ah, it's the most exuberant I've heard you. Alright, recover the farmer's ring. I must have walked right past it down there. I can accept that. I can accept when I've been a fool. Hooray, an old Dalish promise ring. Alright, we will take that back. I forget if she was like in a farmhouse or if she was in Redcliffe. I kind of think she was in a farmhouse somewhere, but I'm not sure why. There she is, good. Alright. So we'll go back to that one. I'm guessing we'll probably come across this rift first. Let's look for that. Sort of pillars there. That's weird. A little ruin. Alright, there's the rift. Elf root. That's alright. Alright, closing this down. I love the effects of the rift. It's such an interesting and creepy thing. There you are, silly Billy. I just can't see them up there. There we are. I keep hearing it that way too. Elf fruit instead of elf fruit. Give me some of that old elf fruit. Alright, rift down. Ended up right here, sure. So there's a cave somewhere around here. That must be it. Get a little of that elf fruit. Alright, should be able to take down that barrier. Strengthened with a little onyx. demons. Just what I was hoping for. Stop it with the spellcraft back there. You're making everyone nervous. Alright, quest completed. Let's see if Varric has anything he wants to destroy back here. There's another apostate cache, lovely. Nasty. Bad. Bad stone. Alright, I think it's learned its lesson.
Red lyrium.
Destroy.
Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head.
Bianca schematic. That is nice. I have got to upgrade Bianca for Varric. I can never part him with it. I was like, let's give Varric a new weapon, and then I see he's holding Bianca, and it's like, oh, never mind. I'll just upgrade Bianca. Oh, you can get it. You can get some of those ribs. Yeah. Alright. I think we're clear back there. Let's grab this. Find a key to the cabin. If you want to see your love set free, you must find the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light gone mad in the night. Something about reality. I don't remember the rest. Ooh, I can hugely recommend, if you have not played Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I can hugely recommend that. One of my favorites. Dear Faith. Alright, this is a big search area for a small cabin key. I'm so glad you got that in the chat. Poets of the Fall. 10 brownies for you. Wait, are they points? Or are they actual yeah, these are brownies. Nope. I hope you're hungry. Great view from up here. I can see 6, 7, 25 corpses. That's great. There's Grandma's cabin key. All right. Take that. We'll take the letter. Found on a dead body. Brother, I have fled the circle, but I want no part of this mad rebellion. The Templars and my brethren have both gone mad, and their war has torn apart the very sky. Some of the other isolationists suggest fleeing, and I shall follow their example. It has been too long since I saw you, and it cannot be safe in Haven. If you can make it past the bandits and demons, join me at Grandmother's old home, northwest of the crossroads. With your blade and my staff, we can get through this together. Go to the cabin in the Highlands. Alright. So we got the next quest, or the next step of that quest. Ready to go. Swing into this one, if it'll let us. A bit of a drop. I'm sure it'll be fine. I scraped my bottom. letter found on a dead Templar. Once again, every letter I find comes with tragedy, a side order. Elendra, I don't know how this will reach you, but with the last strength of my shaking hands, what else could I do but write you? Whether it be the magic of this cursed breach, or the Maker punishing me for abandoning my vows, the end is coming. The terrors are with me more often than not. I came up here to try to find some peace with these believers, but the platitudes they mouth are cold comfort. If my mind falls to demons or my own darkness, I fear that even a weakened Templar will cause too much harm. I took a draught of bitter herbs. It will be over soon. I wish my weakness had not stopped me from meeting you. With your phylactery I knew just where you were, but the madness of your side and mine was too great a gap. Maker save you. Stay safe. You need no circle if you carry it within you. A phylactery is a vessel, often a glass vial, containing the essence of a magical being. The circle of magi and the chantry use small phylacteries filled with blood, taken from apprentice magi to track down mages that turn apostate to flee the wrath of the Templars. Before an apprentice passes his harrowing, his phylactery is kept at his home circle tower. Phylacteries of first enchanters are stored in the White Spire, an Orlesian circle, and the Templar Order stronghold. Vials belonging to legal yet powerful and controversial mages are kept in carefully hidden caches in remote locations. For anyone but a member of the Chantry, tracking one down is all but impossible, quite literally like trying to find a needle in a hay farm. I feel informed about phylacteries now. Thank you. All right. Just a couple more here. Let's grab this one first. That looks like it. Aha!
Templar deserters.
Get away from them! How very dare you!
How do you like that, assholes?
Liking her already.
Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
Good, good. Alright, worried scout is okay. Or, the scout that the worried scout is worried about is okay. Were you killing elves? What's going on here? Can I ask if you were killing elves? I don't think that's very nice.
A mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that.
You seem to be acting suspicious. Mind explaining what this wine is all about?
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle.
If you were having a lovely picnic
truth.
with this apostate
I may have
mage,
been-
that's okay with me. You can be honest.
Some time with
I'm
Eldreda.
really sorry.
You were trying to find a moment's peace in the midst of this war.
Yes. At first she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Of course not. What would that even mean? Varric?
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right.
Genius.
I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
I love that I have one drop of blood running down my forearm there. That was lovely. Just one single drop of blood. Okay, I'm really sorry about your friend. Your love mage, if I may. I wish there was something I could do to save them. Alright, so final rift down there, or maybe not final. There's two more. Another rift down there. Have both of those missions done. Good, good. This should be the last apostate cache. I'll go for this first. Slippery. There it is. That was easy. Alright, so rift down there. I suppose we could clear it out real quick. Let's go for it. I'm sorry I'm holding us on so long here. I'm just having way too much fun. Way too much fun dragon aging. Hopefully we can take this one. Back, demon. I care not for your flamey tendrils. Alright. Phase 2. There's a little sheep up on the ridge there watching us. Having a time and a half. Alright, got that rift. Lovely. And this looks like the end of the world here, the fast travel point out. Alright, headed back up this ridge. We have one more rift and just a couple of little things to find. And then we should be done for the day. So sorry. Yes, I've been dragging it out. I've been dragging us along. Stop dragging my heart around. Oh, these chat jokes. He's dragged on and done it now. This is some sort of fortress where, like, at the very start of the game, we talked to a guy in the Crossroads village whose son had fled to this fortress. We're like, oh, we'll go right out and speak to him, and then it's been like 6 months.
Did you hear the news?
Multiple world-changing events have happened.
They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
He hasn't told me either.
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected, stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
Oh, well, I can master the rifts. It's just...
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
How? In what way?
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
Seal the Fade Rift, alright. I can do that.
Who in their
Little
right
Fade
mind
Rift
would
problem,
worship a
are you?
giant demon-spitting hole in the sky? Ah, wait. I just answered myself.
I love Dorian. Is it beyond the wall? I guess so. Pardon me? sure what I'm looking for here. That's the final rift. Is it in the fortress? Like, do I just have to go back further? Let me check. It seems like everyone's just kind of standing around having a great day if there's an active rift literally right over here, but okay. No, you people enjoy your day. Jeez. Safety. There's phase 1. Didn't catch that in time. Once again. All right. Are you impressed now, Speaker Ananias? Now you can stand around doing nothing. This is the time. What do you think? And she does not want to speak with me. That's fair.
I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Just help the refugees, I guess? Yeah.
Have your people help the refugees.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some of you will remain here. The rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Kill the little ones. I mean, help the refugee... Cole approves. That's nice. He's not even here, but he can sense it through the spirit world, I'm sure. Alright, get the potion and inform Lord Berend. There we are. These are the last two things we'll try to do. Thank you for bearing with me. Seems like he might be up there. There we are.
The Maker didn't close the rifts. The Inquisition did.
Are you questioning what has been
Whoa.
taught?
No, I don't know.
I don't know if there's just a weird echo in here, or if multiple people are speaking in tandem. It sounds funny. Ha ha! It sounds hilarious.
Go then, if you but I will miss your face.
Well,
Alright, head up.
perhaps I could stay a little longer.
There appears to be something literally hidden. Let me check that. Huh. Must be up a level, right about where I'm standing. There's Lord Berend.
While you were
And...
coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale
Yeah. Vintnine Rowan's Rose.
We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I have bad news for you and your mohawk.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter, Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
You failed her. That's really harsh. You could come work with us, but you're gonna have to grow your hair out. I'm sorry.
The
It's
Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do.
you
Come and
need to
help
have a
us restore
mohawk
order.
just like mine. That's the only
If waiting here in the hills leaves
rule.
us to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
All right. We have a lord and his employ in the Inquisition now. He's also quite smartly dressed, for those of you who are observant. Smartly dressed lord at the Inquisition. Well, that's great. Alright, let's go across and talk to the potion-having son. The son with the potion that he has. Oh, this is nice. Anyone need a whetstone? Vivian, your wit? Do you wanna try sharpening it, maybe? Oh, that's a horrible thing to say to Vivian. No, I'm sorry. I'm backing out of this. Right, he must also be upstairs. You can't get upstairs that way. You're gonna have to take the ladder. And this should be our final thing. Thank you again for your time. Hindle, I need a potion for your your mother. That wasn't like trying to be weird and surreptitious. She's just literally coughing. I was trying to give you the impression.
Your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help.
The breathing trouble. I thought you were a man of science.
Go. Take it to her now.
Thank you. I'd better do that. She's been having the breathing trouble for 6 months now. There. Thank you, Hindle. I'm gonna go save your mother's life.
Vivian, are you saying you wouldn't rather live in a land where mages aren't herded into cages like dogs?
Which land is that? The one where mages are feared and despised as tyrants?
I'm the first to admit
must be inside the house. I should have guessed.
But they've also done great things. They're allowed to.
Monstrous things as well. Or you wouldn't be here, would you?
Do you have the potion?
Here's your potion.
The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Oh, thank you. Alright, shallow breaths completed. Let me just, in case, race back to this, I guess that's the closest. Race back to this fortress here. I just want to make sure we can't talk to him again, and just make sure he knows his mother is alive and safe. That would be what I would prefer. And if he has nothing to say, then we'll know he doesn't really care about his mother, and that will be informative. Just around the bend. Oh! I guess it is quite a bit south that we ventured. Need to come back and look at this. I don't think I went in there or along that bridge yet, and it looks rather exciting. That must be the one we're looking for. Or is that just the exit gate? I think it is. Let's try up here. There's the one we're looking for. So I guess that bridge probably just leads straight up to here. It must just be a access path for the lower part, below the ridge. Trying to connect it all up in my mind palace here. It's really more of a mind shanty, let's be obvious. Let's be honest, rather. Okay. This was a long walk. I'm not sure it's worth it, but just in case, we'll check in with him again.
with the Maker.
All right, we gotta get upstairs. No, you forgot again that that's not... Now there's a topaz, though. I'd like that topaz, thank you. I didn't know those could change. All right, moment of truth. Was this all a massive waste of time? Hindle?
Thank you for getting my mother the potion. I knew the light in the sky wasn't ready for her. If you see my mother or father again, tell them I hope they find the light in their own way.
Perfect.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Be well.
Worth it enough. Worth a small hike for some kind words, and he knows his mother is safe. All right. I will be back here next time. We'll probably be fast traveling away. Have a couple of things still to turn in the hinterlands. We'll try to get that done before we move on to a more exciting adventure. Thank you for your time. I will see you during the next one. And take care of yourself until then. Stay away from any large green explosions in the sky. Thank you, and bye for now.